This is Gabriel Gonzalez for Cageside Press, here with reigning and defending Bellator heavyweight champion and semifinalist for the light heavyweight Grand Prix, Ryan Bader. Ryan, first off, what is it like? Because you have a mission already, Corey Anderson, but then you know Valentin Moldavsky is over there and says he's ready for the smoke anytime too. I mean, that's a very unique position. Not a lot of fighters at this stage have that kind of situation.
Yeah, I mean, you just take it cliche, but kind of one at a time. What's in front of you, right? And right now it's the light heavyweight division, this Grand Prix. I'm worried about that. And then when time comes, when I'm going back to heavyweight, I'll worry about what's going on there. I can only do what's in front of me. I can't fight, two fights at the same time. So it's really, I don't really, think about it too much. I just do what I'm told. Hey, when's the next fight? Well, wait, let's go.
You fought a ton of places, but they just announced you're going to be fighting in Arizona, your state. I know this might be a little odd question, but you've been there and then you've been around the world. What's it like competing in Arizona compared to most other places? Is it just hot?
I mean, in October it'll be perfect, maybe a little hot. But I have friends and family there, a ton of them, from my wrestling roots at ASU. Like I said, my friends, family, all that kind of stuff. And so that's the only difference. I've been around the world. I fought literally around the world, and everything's been the same. You walk into, same cage and you compete, And so I try not to let the outside forces mess with me at all. So I'll be in a hotel, a week prior, and doing the same routine I usually do that, has made me successful throughout my career.
I know probably about right this time, everyone and their mom is about to start asking you, Ryan, where's my ticket, front row, all this other stuff. Yeah. Do you want to just, maybe cut it off now? What is your message to all your friends who are asking you for tickets right now?
Yeah, I get 4 tickets, so buy your own damn tickets.
There we go, perfect.
I love you guys, but we'll have a little section, but buy your tickets. Don't ask me.
All right, perfect. I want to ask you, Corey Anderson. You've talked to me about this before. He was a guy you brought in to help you train for Phil Davis, so you're familiar with him. I mean, to what extent? There's a bit of mimicking Phil Davis, right? A little bit of the things he likes to do in his style, and then there's Corey Anderson, the way he trains. How much of that time did you get when you did train with Corey?
Yeah, we trained together. I mean, 5 years ago and then 7 years ago, and I don't take too much stock in any of that. We all evolve. I've evolved. He's evolved. And at the end of the day, you see fighters all the time that, are great in practice and terrible in competition, and vice versa. Guys that get their butts kicked all the time in practice, and then all of a sudden they're a gamer and they show up, and so yeah, you can take certain things, but for me, I have literally zero stock in taking anything away from training.
My final question, it's another, Grand Prix final tonight, Pitbull and AJ. You've been there, you know what it's like to get the belt with all the names on it, to get the check in the mail. Does it come in the mail or does it come in like a Brinks truck, 1 million?
I didn't get a check.
They just wire it to you like direct deposit?
No, I didn't get that bonus check. The heavyweight didn't have it.
This is so... Where's Scott Coker right now?
I think it was... I forgot because it wasn't DAZN or something like that. But
I mean, you know what it's like to get that Grand Prix victory on your resume. Mm-hmm. What is it like? What's going to happen for AJ and Pitbull, whoever gets the job done tonight?
Yeah, I mean, both those guys. I mean, you have the number 1 pound for pound, fighter in Bellator with Pitbull, and then a rising star and already a star in AJ, And so it comes down to, we know AJ's good, and we're about to see, how good he really is, And so, I mean, really with Pitbull, if he wins, we knew what we already knew. But if AJ wins, there's definitely a new era in here, and, homegrown Bellator guy and a superstar, really.
Does the Grand Prix belt, because you talked about it's different than the regular Bellator belt, is it actually in the middle at your house, or did you move it anywhere? Is it somewhere special?
I don't know. So when when I won the heavyweight belt, we got the Grand Prix belt with a couple everybody names on it, the heavyweight belt, and then I had my light heavyweight belt around my waist. Yeah, they're all together somewhere in my office. I'm not a huge guy where I bring that thing everywhere, or anything like that. But that one's special to me because of the names on it. You have names like Fedor and all those guys on it. It's super cool. But I'm one of those guys that's always going forward. I don't sit there and shine my belts and look at them.
Well, Ryan, we look forward to the next one with Corey Anderson this October. Best of luck. Thank you.